It's not basketball. Okay, good. It's good. Hey, Shalom. All right, first off, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kadosh. No honors unto the apostles, great grace, no peace and blessings unto the elect. I put great blessings on Dallas County, on the priest of Mafia, myself, and I, the priest of the Doctor, and those months, the priest, Shaquan. All right, we decided, hey, it's January, so it's December 31st, man. Jay got here, man, you know, in Bali, man, you know, not knowing what's really coming, man. 2022 is not going to be good for you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It's not going to be good for you so-called Americans, man. Okay? This place, it ain't going to get no better. They steady telling you these fucking variants is coming out like Jordans every goddamn month, man. But you niggas are still out here partying, man. You think it's a game, man. You think the Heavenly Father is okay with this shit. You think the Heavenly Father is okay with you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, man, following after the way of America, man. Okay? Well, you in for a rude awakening, man. The Heavenly Father ain't with this, man. Okay? Matter of fact, he said the eyes of December 5th.
This is Isaiah 13 and 13. Well, I'm starting at verse 6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." It says, "And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flame." Man, are we feeling we seeing the pangs and the contractions happening right now? Everything that's going on in America and throughout the whole world is just pangs right now. You know, those pains that a woman goes through right before she gives birth. You know, so that's giving you that representation that the Lord is coming back, showing you that the Lord is coming back soon, man. You know, you see, it says that everyone's going to feel sorrow and they're going to be sorrow free. You know, in the day of the Lord. You know, so that hasn't happened yet. We experiencing the fall of America right now. We're seeing how Esau is handling this whole pandemic. You know, with the vax and everything, and how he's really starting to show his hand, man. You know?
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 6. It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things on which they wickedly exercise themselves." Yeah, man, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. Just like it says in Genesis, man. The Lord looked down and said, "Man, thoughts will evil continue." And that's all you got here in America. Man. Everybody thoughts is wickedness, man. They don't think on righteousness, man. Okay? All you hear is committing adultery, smoking weed, selling drugs. All this shit is allowed here in America, man. And that's something our people is solely do, man. That's what they think that shit is cool, man. You know, selling dope to your own people, destroying your own people, man. Homosexuality at an all-time fucking high, man. Okay? You got this shit they teaching kids about pre-K kids about sex in school, man. What the hell a little child need to know about sex for, man? You know? But our people have no problem with this, man. They have no problem with what's going on in America right now, man. But they looking at us like we the fucking problem. Right. You need to check yourself, man. Right. The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man.
Right. Y'all glorifying all this wickedness that you do. So-called white man put out some bullshit, you eat it up. You trim your way to seek love from this nigga, he don't give a damn about you. Would you be the first one to go get a goddamn, I call it the jungle juice. You get the jungle juice from his ass, then add your ass biscuit. they have you jamming all up, but you glorify this place, man. This place is toxic, man. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. America is a toxic ass society, man. Go ahead. You know it's toxic. You got a motherfucker making chance to be addicted to a pussy, man. But this fucking place is fucking toxic, man. The fucking woman wearing the pants and the man wearing the skirt. This is a fucking toxic masculinity. Nigga, America is toxic, man. That's right.
This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Shai power are upon the simple kingdom, and will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh Shai.
He said he's going to destroy it off the face of the earth. He's going to destroy it. It's going to be no more habitation here among, like say, everyday humanity. Like they were saying, but he's going to utterly destroy it. He's not going to destroy all of Jacob. You know, you got the remnant of the elect here in Babylon the Great too. So how's that going to happen? Remember, the rest of you niggas, you're going to be destroyed. Right. And he's telling you, play by play.
The eyes of the Lord are the chariots, man. It says, behold, means look. Look up, man. The eyes of the Lord are upon the simple kingdom. And ultimately, that simple kingdom is the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? He sees you, man. Right. You know, you wicked 2/3 out here running around loving this place like the Kahanyam are going into, man. You know what I'm saying? With all the wickedness that's here, man. You know, but you love this place. You attach yourself to this place. So it says, the Lord power upon the simple kingdom. You're the simple kingdom. Oh simple nation. What is that in Isaiah or Jeremiah? Isaiah, you know, oh simple nation, man, laden with iniquity, you know. So that's going to bring you destruction, because he said he's going to outward destroy it from off the face of the earth. So along with America, because now we apply that to America, we apply it to this twofold, apply it to America now. Right. He's going to destroy America and 2/3 of Israel off the face of the earth, man. Right. And he said, saving that he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, man. You know, and that's the elect in 1/3, man. You know.
Ecclesiastes 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Yeah, so you think cause man don't see you, you know, you think you in the dark cause you in an alley, you sneak off into an alleyway to do some dirt. You think you ain't being seen, man. You know what I'm saying? All kind of drugs, transactions, and all kind of wickedness, adultery, and all kind of stuff. I watch daily. And I know it's adultery. He had off it, and I'm like, look at them, man. I'm like, boy, you know that's a meet up. You know what I'm saying? Adultery, all kind of things. The eyes of man. Read again, right?
Such a man only fear the eyes of men.
So you fear that, you know, like, oh shit, somebody sleeping. That's somebody, you know, you fear the eyes of man. Read.
And knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
The eyes of the Lord, which are the angels, man, they see everything. 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Lets you know they see everything. They ain't missing nothing. All your darkness is brought to the light, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is lit up.
Beholding all the ways of men.
Beholding all the ways of men. That means everything you do, man. You know, the Lord sees it, whether good or bad. Things are being reported to Yahweh Shai, man. By way of the angels.
And considering the most secret part.
So everything, what you think is, oh yeah, we got away with that, you know. Hey, the Lord sees it, man. You ain't got away with nothing. You know,
we got to do it. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment in every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Every work, man. Read it again.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment.
Every work. All work, whether good, left hand, right hand, or left hand, man. Good or bad. Every work is coming before the Lord, man. The scriptures say that about standing before the judgment seat of Yahweh. Can you get that out? Somebody grab that real quick.
It says, with every secret thing.
There it is. Every secret thing, all the things you thought you got away with, man, you know, that you've done in the dark and then nobody see you. Yeah, man might not have saw you, but the Lord sees it, man.
It says, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Whether it be good or evil, man. Every work, you know, because there's a righteous reward and then there's that damnation, that condemnation, man. You know, that left hand, that wicked, for the wicked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be punished, man, that punishment. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. So you're not going to get away with it. You got that? And,
2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad.
it is, man. So everything is going before the judgment seat of the Lord, man. When Yahushua comes, man, he's going to be ready to pay. Pay that vengeance, man. You know, everything you've done, it's going to be time to pay the piper, man. You know, whether on the good or bad, left or right hand side, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything is being accounted for, man. Every idle word that you speak, every thought that you think, every action, man, you're going to pay for everything, man.
So when his judges come, it's going to be complete. It's going to be utterly complete judgment when you start to come upon this place, man. That's right. There'll be no stone left unturned, man. That's why now all the decadence that America brings, all the happiness and joy, all this is gonna come to an utter end, man, when the Lord starts to come out of this place. That's right. And hey, tonight might be, as a matter of fact, it is just going out right now.
Right.
This is Psalms 14, verse 2. It says, Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. Like that, Lord, the Lord is starting to visit the places He made. And like that, Lord has his eyes, what? His eyes are, like they said, not brighter than the sun. So his eyes is on what? Down upon, especially in Babylon the Great, upon men walking upon the earth. And what is he doing? He's seeking out the ones that's seeking out him. The Lord says, seek me while he may be found. You're not looking for him now. I mean, it might well be too late. Okay? Because like I said, this is it. 2022, we've been getting to a point where you can probably see a complete shutdown. See stores are not allowing some people in. See in some places in New York, they're arresting people for trying to have a voice for not saying, hey, I ain't had this jab, but I want something to eat. But if they ain't got the paper, you gotta get out of here. This is gonna happen here. Texas is one of the only places now that got some little more freedom. But just wait, like say, when the new year hit, so-called new year, it's gonna be draconian law. You know, you can just feel it in the air. They gave it 2020, then they gave it a little break in 2021 and let you get out a little bit. Now I'm gonna shut it right back down. Lord, like you said, Lord is basically working the mind of what? The king of this world, Esau Edom, right? Job 9:24. Said earth into the hand of the wicked. But the Lord is working the mind upon, like you said, Job 3, he's working the mind of men, right, upon their bed. Working them for somebody to look all this madness going on. It's pure chaos.
Demon night. So-called New Year's Eve. May the Lord destroy the smoke of Facebook for people in it, man, right?
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sinners against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of man is fully set in them to be evil.
And that's sinners against an evil work, man. Everything that you people are doing out here, man. It says because it's not executed speedily. Because the Lord and judge your ass right there and then and there on the spot. You think you good, man. You know, that's why it says read that last one.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sinners against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
In your mind, you're fully set to do evil because you thought you got away with something, man. You know, you're not worried, you know, because the Lord didn't touch your ass quickly. But check this right here. What did it say?
It says, verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him.
So it's going to be well with those that fear the Lord. You know, The righteous, the 144, the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? The 1/3. But the rest of them, you know, you got judgment coming to you, man. You know, and you're not going to get away with it.
Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked.
It shall not be well with the wicked. It shall not be well with you, man. You know, the Lord is angry. You know, when he's coming back with that fierce anger, man. What did it say? That righteous anger, that indignation. The Lord is about to bring that indignation upon this place, man.
It says, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before the Most High.
So your days gonna be short, man. You know, because you don't fear the Lord, man. You're out there doing all manner of wickedness and evil. You know, that left hand doings that y'all love. You know what I'm saying? You love the left hand, man.
There's gonna be all kind of orgies, all kind of adultery and robbery. It's gonna take place tonight, man.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Lord, hey man, a lot of people gonna lie tonight. Best believe that, man. A lot of people are gonna fuck it down tonight. Lord, hey, and then you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Just because you may have got away with committing adultery on your man, you may have got away with sleeping with another man's woman at this time, you ain't got away, man. Your judgment, like it says, man. Okay? Hey, it tells you in the scripture, man, that the Lord, hey, judgment is set for a certain season, man. The Lord, he'll let your ass think you got away with it and go catch your ass while you slipping, man.
Because what you people fail to realize, the God of the Bible is alive, man. But this society, Esau their money, what he did, Esau rewired your brain to make you think that this God don't exist, man. But he's going to bring back the acts of old, like he did in Egypt. And it's written in the scripture, man. You got right.
Al-Shadia. Most High used to be known as Al-Shadia. Terrible demon-like power, man. That power is coming back into the earth. You will fear that and reverence those names, man. Like real talk, no joke. You know?
You don't know why they say in Exodus, the Lord is a man of war, man. You know, how people don't think that. How people say the Lord allows good, a man of war, man. What's the definition of a man of war? That's somebody a killer, man. People gut your ass, man. That's what the Lord is getting ready to do. So-called Negro Latino, the Native Americans, and you damn heathens, man. Okay?
This is Jeremiah 5, starting verse 20. It says, declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, hear not this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Like I said, that's going to nation of Israel. Okay, they hear the mouthpiece of the Lord pushing out the word right now, but what they do, they walk on back. They basically discard it, they scoff, but they have eyes, they see not, ears, and hear not. Verse 22, fear ye not me, said Yahweh, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail? Though,
Read that again. The Lord said, nigga, you don't fear me. Look at the power of the oceans, and look how I started right here.
Right.
Like, bro.
You had this shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro. It's like, go ahead.
it says, verse 22, it says, fear ye not me, said Yahweh, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree?
And that's going into because there's actually bodies of water that are come right together, but they don't mix and mingle, which lets you know there's a higher power that did that, man. And if he can, you gotta fear that, man. Two bodies of water that meet, but they don't intertwine and mingle. You try that shit, you get two separate, and it's gonna mingle all with each other. You know, mix all in together. But the Lord has two bodies of water that come together and they never mix or mingle with each other, man. That's to be feared, man.
Back in the middle, verse 22, Jeremiah 5:22, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet cannot they not prevail, though the roar, yet.
That water, bro. You know, so out of that water, bro.
Think about that
the
all
Lord stop you, bro. That's something big. That's something that, bro.
Right.
How is it not taking over the land? It's going right over the earth than it is land.
Exactly.
And then at one time he did let the tsunami happen on your ass. You see, when he get mad and let his hand go, that tsunami pumped the ran to the mountains. It still fucked up everything, right? Right. So the Lord just say, forget it, man.
That's why he said, fear ye not me. Right. Oh, you don't fear me? Well, watch what I got for you. That's basically what the Lord is letting you know. He can help you up, man. You know?
Verse 42, it says, though they roar, yet can they not pass over it? But this people has a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh our power, that giveth rain, both the former and latter in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
Well, he said they don't even think about it. They don't come to their mind to fear the Lord, right? So if you ain't fear the Lord, that means you was just bro, you doing some wicked shit. Right? You ain't got no kind of you ain't got no control. You just out there to go whatever the hell you want to do.
You know? So yeah, okay, what's the last part about the appointed weeks?
Back in Jeremiah 5 and 24, it says, both the former and latter in his season, he reserveth unto us the appointed week of the harvest.
The harvest is white, like it speaks of in the scripture. Where's the harvest? In the world. So the wickedness has come to an all-time high. So now the harvest is white when the reapers can come and reap, man. Meaning that all wickedness at an all-time high when the Most High come back to sit and kill them, man. And how do we know this? He said the appointed. We know this through the court of prophecy. That's how we know this, man. Right? The Lord has set a certain amount of time for this devil to rule. And now you see through the rulership how it's being made manifest, all this wickedness now. So we know that time pointed where we at right now. According to prophecy, man. It's like the scripture said, what Ezra mentioned the time about prophecy, man.
And the Lord said that he gonna have to make a point because, like Khan said, Jake out here with no fear, man. You know, they out here doing whatever, whenever, however they want to, you know, in wickedness. So the Lord's gonna have to make a point. So he's gonna make a point, man.
This is back in Isaiah 13, verse 9. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So Most High is coming back to lay down that destruction, man. It says he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. That's the whole point of him coming back and executing judgment, man, to destroy the wicked, man. You know, he ain't coming back just because these streets is full of piss. No, man, he's gonna come because of the ones doing it, man. The ones pissing on the concrete, so to speak. You know, that's the whole purpose of this, man. The whole purpose of this place being built up to this point is for the Most High to show his strength. When he come back and he lays his place waste, people are gonna know. They're gonna see that the Lord is still here, man.
It says,
So the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with the wrath and fierce anger.
like say, the Lord is darkness in our life, and that cruel, he's coming with that ruthless. Okay, it's not going to be no remorse, because who he had mercy and remorse on is going to be delivered up. So it's going to just be all out, you know, like you say, all out destruction that's coming upon death upon death. That's why I said in the scriptures, Isaiah 63, he's going to come and he's going to try on the wine press. And what is that, Revelation where it says the blood is going to be up to the bridle, like a horse. So it's going to be death upon death. So how it's going to, when you try to say that love, like we had Mormons over there earlier, and they like they believe that the Lord love all. And how is this love right here? Okay, this ain't no love. The Lord said he loves and he hates. You can read that in Malachi.
Why would the Lord why would the Lord love this? Look at these people, man. You know, they're gone, man. You know, nobody doing anything thus said the Lord, but he loves them. That don't even make no sense, man. You know, the Lord is a conditional power. He's not unconditional, he's very conditional.
And if you're not doing thus said the Lord, why would he love you, man? That don't make no sense. You know, that's Christianity. Plugged out doctrine, man.
Just imagine, like, during the time of GQ, I believe it was GQ, right? When they had tricked everybody to go into that temple and worship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he said, I forget, roughly paraphrasing, he pretty much had everybody say, okay, whoever worships Baal, let's go to go in this temple and let's worship them all together. And then once he had his men with him, he said, look, shut the door, and then we gonna kill these motherfuckers, man. So just imagine them doors shut, and you see GQ and his man, and everybody looking at him, and they just start doing everybody. So they weren't expecting that. They thought they was about to worship God. So that's gonna be the day of the Lord, man. Everybody thinking they chilling, they good, they doing what they supposed to. These Christians in their churches worshiping a God they don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna come like a thief in the night, man, and slow. Smite these people.
So Rock 12 and 6. For the Most High hated sinners, and will pay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keeping them against the mighty day of their punishment. The Most High hated sinners. But what do you think people are doing, man? You act like the scripture say out there, sin on top of sin, man. Okay, Hosea 4. Blood touching blood. Your ass like, you doing, our people doing the most, man. You celebrate these holidays, you doing all that. You doing any way outside the way of the Lord, then you sin it, man. And the Lord hates you, bro.
Yeah, because if you go into that word sin, according to the scriptures, the definition is a transgression of the law. What are the wages of sin? Death.
These dumbass people say, but God, what is that? God, he hates the sin and love the sin. That shit don't even make fucking sense, man. That's why you people go down without wisdom, man. But the God of this world has blinded the mind of people. Again, Esau that messed up your mind thinking that this power and involved don't exist, man. Right. Y'all about to see him soon come, man. Real. You saw that he just hid all of that. There's only so much you can hide. Because there's record in every fucking culture of blood. There's proof that Sodom and Gomorrah has been found, man. Noah's Ark. There's proof of these the chariots, man, for all the only hieroglyphs and what you seeing now, man. And he saw the heat and took all the different things, took it into the Smithsonian, but it's something, like I said, it's only so much you can hide, man. You can't deny the Lord, man. Right. Y'all let me show why you go thinking, man. Don't worry about it for what? Go see it.
Back in Isaiah 13, verse 10, it says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
So when shit go down, you're not gonna be able to go to the so-called world leaders and find wisdom and understanding why. So the wisdom of the world gonna be darkened. That's what they're talking about, man. You're not gonna find nothing. Here it is. You got it now. The man out here trying to tell you to get it. But when that time comes, you're gonna be cut off, man. You go back here in the streets running around not knowing what the hell you do, man. They ain't gonna get no answer. No answer. Everybody can be fucking doing for something to elect, man.
Verse 11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low their haughtiness, or their haughtiness of the terrible. Which reminds me of Proverbs the first chapter. I'm saying when that fear cometh and that desolation comes, then the Lord's gonna laugh. It's gonna laugh at you, man. It's gonna be laughing at your calamity. It's gonna be laughing at all these people when they think they over here having a good time, thinking that there ain't nothing happening. They're gonna keep living in America. This coronavirus is gonna go away. They're gonna go back to the regular lives. You know what I'm saying? They don't really think that 5 years from now, man, we might be in the kingdom. Hey, maybe next year or 2 years from now, whatever time. You know what I'm saying? That terrible time is gonna
Oh, this shit funny. You know, look at this. Oh, yes.
Distraction.
Everybody will come out this little shit. Right. Listen, how people, when it comes to the Lord, how people want to do it. Right.
The light is shining right here. Literally, spiritually, right? It's shining. When everybody dripping towards that point.
They want the white man salvation.
Right.
They want the white man salvation. They're going to have a fucking drink. You know? Try to ease it, try to numb there's something this goddamn oppression that you. When your ass so up, your ass still gonna be in the same predicament. Ain't shit gonna change. Hey, not gonna get you out there thinking what you how about shit outside. You know? Nobody's fucking rappers be doing all these goddamn drugs, man.
Right.
How people think money is something? Man, look at these goddamn rappers. All this money these people got, man. They fucking drug addicts, man.
Right.
But they still can't escape. They can't escape the curses, man. We need salvation, man.
Right.
Verse 12 it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place the wrath.
Who man is they talking about, man? They still gonna melt, man. You know, the Lord is gonna say, hey, man, he's turning us into gold right now, man. We're gonna be more precious than fine gold, pure gold, man, instead of what, Ophir. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Because right now we look at it as a bottom of the total pole, man. Okay? We look at it as a least. Yeah, man. You know? You can just tell by the mouth, hey, bro, that's so crazy. The Lord got it that way for a reason, bro. The Lord got us out here looking crazy. Hey, man, when they come up, bro, it's gonna be, hey, you know, you're gonna be a shelter like the scripture say, man. Hey, you fucking women are gonna be like to beat you bitches out with, man. Like on the real, man. Real talk. You know, it's like you hoes are snobby and picky, but we're gonna be snobby and picky that day, man.
Right.
I don't care how pretty your ass is, man. Get your ass out of here, man. Let that goddamn weed stick to your goddamn birds with your fucking scalp. The hell away from it.
Fine and pretty ain't gonna mean nothing in that thing. Pretty, they ain't gonna be looking all that good because of the conditions in the earth, man. You ain't gonna have no combs and pads. You out there bleed with no pads.
Have on.
I'm saying no
to a rag to you.
Right. No, you ain't gonna be able to take baths, you know, and clean up and get all smelling good. You out here musty and stinky, period, smelling. You're gonna be a hot mess out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So that fine, pretty shit, that ain't gonna get you nowhere, man.
Right. Because the men that's gonna be as fine as pure gold is catching air right now. So the Lord is purifying us inwardly. So while you people going to the house of birth, you should be in the house of mourning. Right. Well, when shit hit the fan, when it flips, we'll be in the house of mourning now. But when it flips, we're gonna be in the house of earth. But what you people gonna run to? Then when shit happens, you can't say, "Have you watched the basketball game last night?" Because that's all they got to talk about right now is sports. Now, when that shit be taken away from things that you talk about every day, what you gonna talk about? We're talking about this stuff amongst each other and bring to the Lord how great He is and merciful He is to bring the praise down and to say the elect of His men. That's right.
It's great enough to exceed great order. Right. The Lord is right enough. This brotherhood, man, that's on the road. When the Lord is great, these people, we got something, man. We in a great position, man. We got something. These people, all hell breaks loose, bro. We gonna, the brotherhood is gonna be a tight unit. Right. Outside of these people, ain't no. These people think that I done grew up good nigga and all. Shit, wait till all hell breaks loose. Right. Ain't gonna be no love in the earth, man. Only amongst the brotherhood, right? You know. Everybody else gonna be hey, every man play for himself, man. So, even your own family, man. Even your own mama. Your own favorite cousin that you grew up with. Watch that nigga blow your goddamn head off for a sandwich, man. That shit's coming, man. They been warning you people about a damn food shortage, man. Right. You ain't been going to these stores and seeing these all the food not on the shelf no more, man. All these trucks not running, man. Wait till you shut it down, man. These people gonna get what you deserve, man. Okay.
Brother, I've been seeing a lot of people say, you know, I went to get this particular brand, but I never seen it before. It's always out, so I had to grab something else. Soon, whatever brand, that substitute brand is going to be gone as well. So you're going to have less and less options. So eventually it's gonna be like 322. You're gonna go in, you ain't gonna have no Michelle. Then you're gonna go in and see like you have 2 or 3 bags of rice. They used to be $3.99, $4.99. Shit gonna be $20, $30, $40. You know, so because like I say, it's gonna be a limit. It's gonna be short. But like I say, Esau has been prepping and setting this up, and now it's here. And it's all like they do the Most High Yahweh. But we know that Esau been trying to set this up so he want to come out like a phoenix out the ashes after this place is destroyed and brought low.
Ezekiel 4:16, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread at Jerusalem.
They're gonna break the staff of bread at Jerusalem. What is that going into? You got some bread, you broke it, that means you ain't got it anymore. It's not in one piece.
Because that's support. Because you go to, the scripture said, woe to you to go to Egypt for help. So the Lord gonna cut off that help. So I'm saying the staff, so you're gonna break the staff that you trust and lean on, which is this society, man.
Yeah. That's why you see, like say, these truckers going on strike. You trust in that one with these stores. You'll go to the store, it's like the other window has been broken. You won't be able to get no bread or everything from your reliant Walmart, reliant grocery store.
We saw been talking about calendar. Get something too. Maybe it's time to start eating our kids. Like, well, why you make this niggas put all this stuff out there? Right. Because their food shortages coming. You people can't go a day without eating goddamn some meat, man.
Right.
You can't just eat no veggies, bro. A nigga will get a headache when I eat meat, man. You know? So imagine when it's food, man. You know, imagine when the Lord really stopped.
Right. And what do people say real quick? What do people say in Job about watching the animals?
Oh, yeah. Ask the files of the earth.
Now, check this out. So I really cannibalism. If you take a piece of chicken from Popeyes or churches and throw it on the ground, a bird will eat it. And that's not bird, a form of a chicken. That's cannibalism. Birds don't eat meat, but they eat chicken. That's cannibalism. So pay attention to nature. That's a sign that's telling you that it's coming, man. That's a sign that I'm trying to tell you, bro. These scriptures, man, look, man, the Lord is about to fulfill it, man. But he's fulfilling it through spiritually. If you see it spiritually,
Right.
see? Man, bro. Just do it, try it. Don't buy from Popeyes and throw it out the window just quick. Right? Virgo, that's cannibalism, man. You pay attention to the fires of the air, man, and it tells you what a sign of what's days to come.
And this nigga's prepping you for cannibalism, man. This nigga's putting human, in the food you're eating, man. So all that Popeye, the meat that you love so much, is prepping you to be ready to eat another person in that day, man. Which Esau on the left hand knows that's coming, man, because on the left hand they're the left hand priests. You know what I'm saying? It's happened before, and them niggas back today, and it's gonna happen again, man. That same siege that happened back then is about to happen again, man, in these times. You know?
It'll make you feel like you okay with it. It's like, hey, there's only 3%. There's only 3% of human DNA in that meat. So it ain't. It's like you ain't even eating. Yeah. So you're trying to condition yourself like it ain't even there. So he thought, hey, you gotta, like you said, that's the left hand side. That's that witchcraft that he's bringing towards you, thinking, oh, that ain't too bad. So when you do start starving and win a week or 2 weeks and you barely eating and you see your child over there, and like the cartoon, they start looking like a turkey or a chicken or something. You be like, well, hell, I've been kind of gnawing on human flesh. You know, it's been 3%. Hey, it's just gonna be 100% now. You know, that's what it's coming down to.
That's each your son of the day.
Right.
Go back to hey, say that, man. That was hey, Ecclesiastes. That was a man that was shall be done. Right. Okay.
See, y'all seen that article? When Esau was talking about going to Mars. It said the title of the article said, first people to go to Mars will most likely have to be cannibals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, man, like, why? You know what I mean? But still, it's like, if you keep living in this place, that's eventually where it's going to go down to. Right. You seen that one show where these 3 judges were testing some food that this guy made, And then they all ate it, and then he said, okay, I want y'all to guess one of the 3 ingredients that I use.
I've seen that. It's like short, something else.
Yeah. And he put human in that shit, man. And they thought they looked like, he gotta be playing like he ain't real. He was for real, bro. So yeah, this devil is prepping you because you're gonna eat people too. You know what I'm saying? You 2/3, you're gonna eat people too. You know?
And I continue on, it says, they shall eat bread by weight and with care. They shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
So you're gonna be very careful in that day. Very careful. Before you told me, I'm hungry. Yeah, you seen that cartoon that they split that meat? One little pea and they cut little slice little bits. Was it Goofy? I think it was, bro. Yeah, I think it was. And he split that little pea, real thin slices. Yeah, that's your bread and measure, man. And your water. What it say about the water?
It says, and they shall drink water by measure.
Yeah, and your water by measure. Little capsules. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be very careful in that day, man, because right now you ain't worried about it. You're doing whatever and however you want it right now.
Right.
But soon coming, all things about to change, man.
It says, verse 17, that they may want bread and water, but be astounded one with another and consumed away for their iniquity. He said, you're going to want bread and water. But your ass not going to get it, man.
Right. He just said bread.
You're going to find a way, like it says in Lamentations, man. And that's a slow, agonizing death, man. This shit there is smaller than death, man. Oh, man, all right, stop.
This is second Peter 2. I'll start at verse 9. It says, Yahweh knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptation and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. It says, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignity. And like I said, when you go back up to the Lord Noah to deliver the godly, he's going to know who the elect is. That's going back to Ezekiel 9, around the fourth verse. You have these angels holding the wind back. So can we say we have some death angels ready to just wreak havoc on the earth? Because we're starting to see that wind starting to seep through. You're starting to see, like you say, earthquakes in diverse places. Starting to see pestilence. Pestilence been going on for what? Since what? 2020, 2019?
Since Egypt.
Yeah, since Egypt. It ain't got any better. It's only gonna get worse. So the thing is, the evil is waxing worse and worse. So the destruction is gonna come and it's gonna get worse as time goes by. Like we just had those fires that went through Colorado. You got fires through
It was like 50 one day or
50 in one
like
day. You got tornadoes that's traveling 200 miles. This is unheard of. So all this is coming. Look at all the destruction that's happening. You think it's gonna get better? Now you're gonna fall into a winter. Look what happened last winter. All right. You think you're getting now? They already prepping, just saying, hey, y'all get ready because power grid might be fucked up. So what is he saying? He's trying to say it's gonna be plenty of death when it get cold. And what's tomorrow gonna happen? It's gonna be like that 25 degrees or something. So it's gonna get to a point. You look at the world. You got on one side where it's supposed to be hot. You got storms and winter over here on the west. Then you got it hot on the east. That's unbalanced. Okay.
Speak about that. You won't know the season.
That's right. And that's what it's coming to.
Yeah, and those tornadoes, like the brother mentioned, I'm thinking like six states, killing hundreds of people, man.
hundreds upon hundreds, and then there was a lot missing, so that number was going to continue to rise. Hadn't heard anything since then on it. But then you had the volcanoes over there in that went off over there in I can't remember what it was, and it killed like a lot of people. A lot of people went missing. You know, there was another incident. I can't remember what it was. But the Lord is visiting, man. Like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. And it's going. All these things are going to ramp up, man. The Lord is just getting started, man. Like it says in Matthew, this is the beginning of sorrows, man.
Right.
So he ain't got started yet. So let me bring this out real quick. 2nd Ezra 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. And we're in those times right now. There's no faith in this place, man. The only true faith is you looking at it. The men throughout the four corners of the earth begin to start with apostles on down, man, and like-minded men, you know, and this truth, man, that believe this gospel, you know, the apostles' gospel, doctrine, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only real faith. Ain't no faith in this place, man. How can you have faith in this madness, man? Right. You know? Faith is wickedness.
Oh, I was in that mountain with Lake. It was in Spain, Lake La Palma volcano.
Right.
They finally over. It was one of the longest eruptions because it lasted what 2 to 3 months almost. You know.
There's another one too. That was when I can't remember what it was. It was over in it's another one. I know like 30+ people got killed, and you know, a lot of them still missing. They still, you know, so that number was continuing to rise. But yeah, like it says, I'll read it again. 2nd Ezra 5 and 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number. You know, so just like it says in Psalm 91, you know what I'm saying? 10,000, what is it, like 1,000 on the right hand and 10,000 on the left. You know what I'm saying? The number is going to continue to rise and get bigger, man. Right. More death and more death and more death, which lines up perfectly with what the Quran Matthew brought out when he said when he went into you know, all of those I forget what you said earlier, not the tornadoes, a little earlier, but it's about a lot of people. The horse blood up to the horses are crying, you know, and all this all those represent the death that's coming into the earth, man. You know.
This is Mark 13. Really start at the top, but I'll get to the points. Verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Right? So also is going to gather his elect during that time. So everybody dying, everybody freaking out, everybody wondering what's happening, what's going on. Nobody's getting answers. You know what I'm saying? We already know. You know what I'm saying? We just wait, really. Just gotta make it through until the Most High comes back to deliver us. You know? So then it says, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. You know, so it's giving you that example to see, like, okay, well, what's going to happen during these times? Like, how do we know that the end is about to? How do we know that the Lord is about to come back? Well, he told us the signs to watch out.
Prophecy is one of them. Right. Yeah. You motherfucker can tell when it's going to be cold, when it's going to be spring, by looking at nature, the trees. But you don't know when the end time is going to be here. You don't know when the end time is. It's like, you can't tell that, you can't discern the time that we live in the last days, but you can discern from like the tree, where they go to plums, where it's spring now. Right. Where now the trees and the leaves go away, that's going to be winter time. But you can't tell when the Son of Man is coming, right? You tell you through prophecy, man. That's how those signs being shown to us through the spirit of prophecy.
Okay. Verse 30 says, verily say I say unto you that this generation shall not pass till all these things be done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither be the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. We don't know exactly. We don't know exactly when it's going to go down, but we see the signs. You know what I'm saying? We can see it. The fall of America is real close, man. Like they say, that America is circling the drain, man. The economy, you know what I'm saying? Wars and rumors of wars. You know, all these other nations, heathen nations, are prepping for war. You know, they ain't doing them war games for no reason. They ain't spending millions of dollars in their technology for war. You know, weapons. They're not spending millions of dollars. You know, missiles, all these different weapons of war. They ain't spending millions of dollars for no reason. They ain't just stockpiling them up just to have them. They're gonna use them, right? So it says, verse 33. It says, "Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work. He commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even or at midnight, or at a cock crowing, or in the morning." So he can come back whenever. You know, that's why he gave that example of the porter. He said he gave authority to his servants, and he set the porter to watch. You know, that's what we're doing, man.
That's the up on your watch.
Right. We're those servants. You know, we're the porters at the gate, watching out for our master's return to the house, man. That's what we're doing right now, man. This is us watching at the gate, like the scripture said we're supposed to do. So this is back. Okay. Verse 36. Lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. What I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.
Because if you're not careful, America rocks your ass back to sleep, man. Right. You get you mother, man, before you know it, man, shit you out of there, bro. Because this place is full of decadence and rock you back to sleep. So you gotta be always there on your watch, man. And constantly keep toiling in this thing. So when the master come out to the house and find you working, well, what if you be part of the devil to go deliver, man? Right. You know,
It's Luke 17 and verse 26. It says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
So it was an ordinary day, man. That flood came, it was an ordinary day. They thought life was going to have that Psalm 29 Bible spirit. They thought this shit was going to continue forever, man.
Yeah, shit. You know. I got about $250,000 in my 401k. I just went to Thailand and bought a crib. I got a condo downtown Dallas. I'm gonna get married in Tahiti. You know, and I'm gonna put my mom in town, so she'll come stay with me. I got my kids' college fund already set up. All that gay ass shit.
Like I said, like the elder we talked about, like I said, they build it, you know. All that people, that's why people must get people to do it, man. Now realizing, like it says in Peter, that all these things must be dissolved, man. These things are gonna be destroyed, man. You know. So why are you setting up? Why
why are you trying to set up for a permanent year when the Lord is going to destroy this shit, man? Right. Look at the wickedness, man. Okay, and the Lord compared those days back then to the days now, man. The same thing was happening back then is happening now, man. Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. Okay, those are two examples of when the Lord, when the shit got so bad that the Lord had to destroy it, man. And likewise now, man, shit is at an all-time high, man. Right. Wickedness is at an all-time high. These people have no problem with it, man. They're going over there to Jackson to have a good time tonight, man. Okay? Not knowing that the Lord is going to fuck these people up, man. While you eating and drinking, that's the best time to get your enemy, man. When he comes, man. Relax, I'm starting.
Verse 30 said, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
When he is revealed, man, when the clouds crack, man. Okay? It's going to be the same thing going on now. These people going to fuck around be the so-called holiday these fucking people celebrate. You know? The Lord come back on their ass. Not about surprise, man. Deep in the night, man. Right. That's a deep in the night, man. You ain't gonna know which can I bring this out real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 33. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. So it's right there. It's Lord knocking, man. And the majority of you ain't gonna answer, man. You know, the elect in 1/3 is gonna answer that knock, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we fear, we have that true fear. Verse 34, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. And like it says in Luke, the 24th chapter, verse 44, all things must be fulfilled that are written in the law of Moses, in the book of the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. So all prophecy. Because why? Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Revelation, the 19th chapter, verse 10. Verse 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Because the counsel of the Lord shall stand forever, man. You know? Verse 36, but of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So only the Most High Yahweh knows that time, man. You know, of course, Yahweh Shai on them starting blocks. He ready, man. Right. When he get that green light, oh, he coming for you, man. You know, all the wicked, man, coming to get you. He gonna come see you, man. And it says, verse 37, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. You know, so he likened it to that time because just like in that day, the majority they perished, man, the wicked. And a remnant was saved, man, which was the elect, Noah, his 3 sons, and their 4 wives, man, which in these times is going to happen again with the 144,000 and the innumerable multitude written up in Revelation, the 7th chapter, man.
That's what I'm in Isaiah. He's back in Isaiah 13, verse 19. It says, "At Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellency, shall be as when the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in for generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there." Why? Because one side's going to blow this place up. But you know the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Most High burnt that place up with fire and brimstone, man. That place is uninhabitable until this day. You know what I'm saying? And you had like the brother was going into earlier, man. You can see the evidence around the world that the Lord, that Israel, and that the Lord touched these places, man. Right. You know, hey, the Dead Sea, man. They found chariots in them, man. Chariots of Pharaoh. They have evidence that they were that they drowned in there, man. Just like what? Just like the story in Exodus, man.
And this even evidence on you niggas able to go the crowd in on the Egyptian hieroglyphs, man. Or when our people in Israel first came into Egypt, man, going back on to Genesis, we came into Egypt during that famine, man. I forgot it's called a sign something, man. All you gotta do is look it up, man. They actually depicted us coming in, nomads coming in with our herds and animals, man. Right. Can you read that one more time?
It says, verse 19, Isaiah 13 and 19. Talk about where it shall never be. Right?
Yeah, I think you disagree.
Verse 19 it says, "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there."
And that proves that this Babylon right here is not ancient Babylon. This is a new Babylon right here, man. Because it says that what about the picture 10?
It says
the Ravens gonna pitch ain't gonna pitch tent there, and the what?
Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
That's going into these nations coming in and opening up businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? And flourishing and making money, man, and getting paid. Ancient Babylon is Iraq. When you read up, it goes into the destruction of and where ain't nobody going to it's not going to be inhabited anymore, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? People are in the land of Iraq today, man. Proving this is talking about something else, man. That new Babylon, man, which we now know is a representative of America, because Babylon, when you go into the word, just means confusion. But Baal in the Hebrew, man, which means confusion. And America is a scum pot of confusion, man. This place is filled with confusion, man. Look around. All you gotta do is look around, and you'll see the confusion. You know, we watch it walk up and down the sidewalk every time we're out here. You know, women holding hands, men holding hands. That's confusion. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I quickly want to say this. Iraq was ancient Babylon, and when Bush was in office, they confusion said they had weaponized destruction. So that was confusion. They went over there to the original Babylon and did what? Lied and just came over there to wreak havoc, destruction. So basically, Babylon is still, well, ancient Babylon like that, Iraq is still going on like the Western East. But shoot, today is here Babylon the Great. Ancient daughter of Babylon, says in Isaiah 47, where they say sitting to dust. But there ain't no throne anymore. This place is through.
The Lord is gonna make America the biggest fucking desert on the planet Earth, man. Right? It's gonna be bigger than the Sahara, man. There ain't gonna be nothing left, man. Like the priest said earlier, man. Just like in Sodom and Gomorrah, the Lord didn't even blade of grass, man. Right? You know. So imagine what He's gonna do to America, man. Which is way more. He even talks about that. It would have been better for Sodom and Gomorrah in that day, man. Right. In this fucking place, man. Right. You know. So that shows you think the Lord is able, man. People really think the Lord ain't got no problem with what's going on.
This. Verse 21 it says, "The wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. Owls shall dwell there, and centaurs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And the time is near to come."
Serpents and lizards, man. All of those deserts, man. Those different owls and stuff, man. Right? Okay.
It says, "And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged." Yeah, man, this place is going to be absolutely barren. You know, once all the smoke clears, so to speak, that's what's going to be living here, man. Just like it says, doleful creatures, which means like sorrowful, mournful creatures. You know, just creatures that be, you know, like in the wilderness, just crying. You know what I'm saying? Not crying like sad, but you know, just being wild beast. You know? So that's it. That's all that's gonna be left here, man. It's gonna be a symbol.
I have a question. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Am I interrupting?
Go ahead. What's question?
My question is, I've been thinking about America. What is it coming for? I mean, I don't want to say the wrong word. Things have really changed. Not just America. I'm talking about in this very city. I've been here. I'm 65. Last month I made 65. And it's like I see things changing. I really see the change, and I'm a spiritual person. I don't really study my Bible like I should, but I do know that I have a relationship with the Lord, and And it's so many things, so much things, so many different things that as though the world is pulling away from what the Lord and the way that He said to it. Y'all see that?
I know I read like the story of sons of God, like in Genesis 5. Like around, you know, it talks about Noah and stuff like that.
Noah?
Yeah. During that time, back then, that time when the Lord first destroyed, you know, flooded the earth, the same thing was happening. Cain, his descendants, man, it was so wicked on the earth through his descendants, man. And the sons of God, which are you know, with the Israelites, before they were actually called the Israelites, okay, we will end up mingling, you know, like I said, we took, you know, we seen the daughters of men, they were fair, and we took women to marry. When we took those women up, we end up what? A man ended up following after the women, start following after their guys. Then that line that the Heavenly Father had set up, that righteous line, the sons of God, ended up getting corrupted. Okay, all the way down till we got to a point where it was so wicked. Then, like I say, you had Cain descending on the planet Earth as well, man. Okay, this nigga right back on the planet Earth, the same thing is happening. That was happening, you know, the wicked is. Job 9. Okay, yeah, Job 9.
This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay?
That's Job 9
and 24.
Okay.
It is given into the hands of, so the Lord allowed. Before I say it, who would you say runs the earth? What nation of people would you say runs the earth?
The nation of people?
Yeah, what nation, what nationality of people run the earth, would you say? Would it be black people? Would it be Chinese people? Would it be Mexican? Do Mexican people run the earth?
Right now they are.
Mexican people run the earth? They make the laws and they establish all of
I mean, they're not, but right now, what I noticed is that since they've been here, since I don't know when, it didn't seem like it happened overnight. They not that they run it, it's like they don't respect us. They don't respect us. They just,
but they got a really power.
So it's not them.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Well, they don't have government over here. Who is the man over? Who's over America? Who is? When you look at like
Washington,
yeah, when you go look at the summit, all you see is, who do you see? Do you see black people? The nation don't be up there. Who be up there? When you go watch the conferences or the being in the representatives and all that, what color do you see? You see?
But they're not. What can y'all tell me? Can you give me a prediction of the next 5 years? The next 5. I'm just asking for the next 5, because I'm talking about, like I said, I'm 65 years, and my life ain't perfect. Normally, I'm gonna tell you what I would be doing on a night like this. I would be in church for night watch service. For night watch service. I haven't done that in about 2 or 3 years. Because even in the church, they're. I was ran out of the church, so
I can give you a quick rundown of what's going to happen in the next 5 years if America is still around. You know, pretty soon.
What do you see?
Pretty soon, what I don't see. I mean, this is what the scriptures.
What the scripture? Okay, yeah.
Pretty soon, the so-called white man, which is in charge of this whole what's going on, really. I mean,
why do we have to be in charge?
Just read it. Keep on about one right quick. Like the book of Malachi, like the brother just read in Job 9 and 24, it says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So who is the wicked? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Who is the wicked? Well, we'll show you in the scripture who the wicked is.
Okay. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
It says, whereas Edom, okay,
thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall cause them the border of wickedness.
So the wicked are the Edomites. Or the Edomites, the wicked that the earth was given into the hands of, or the Edomites, which the Edomites are the son, or who
who you would call so-called white people today. Their descendants go back
that's a
into
tribe. Are they a tribe?
Yes, they are a tribe. They go back into their forefather Esau. You know
Okay.
the story of Jacob and Esau,
I do.
brothers?
The birthright.
Yes, the birthright, exactly. Going back, we are so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are descendants of Jacob. And the
Okay.
so-called white man, and they're here descendants of Esau.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we brothers, but one is righteous and one is wicked. Going back into Genesis 2, Abel, Cain, and Abel.
Yeah. Okay.
It was always about those two, the righteous line and the wicked line. They were always going to bump heads. Just like I said.
Wow.
Can you get Hebrews 11 and 20 real quick? And I just want to add to the brother's point, and just going into that, Jacob and Esau, dealing with Jacob and Esau. When you read in Genesis the 27th chapter, it goes into two blessings that was given. I want to bring this out real quick. Can you grab Genesis 27 real quick? Okay, fine. You can you get Genesis 27. Bring out Hebrews 11 and 20 real quick.
This is Hebrews 11, verse 20. And the read
26.
11 and 26. 20.
20, I'm sorry.
Mhm. Hebrews 11 and 20. It says, by faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
So he blessed Isaac was the father of, which was the son of Abraham, which was the father, Isaac fathered Jacob and Esau. So it says, Isaac did bless both the sons, Jacob and Esau, with things concerning things that were going to come. We're going to get that blessing now. We got Genesis. Yeah.
It's Genesis.
The account is in Genesis, the 27th chapter. So first, read Esau, since we went into the earth being given into the hand of wicked. So drop down to about verse 30. Yeah, like 30 something. Yeah. All right.
This is Genesis 27. Now start at verse 36. It says, and he said, it's not he rightly named Jacob, but he has abundant me these two times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing.
That birthright was taken away in Genesis the 25th chapter. When Esau came from the field from hunting, and Jacob was making the pottage, and he was famished to the point to die. He felt like he was going to die, and he asked for the pottage, and Jacob worked out the deal with him for the pottage for the birthright. So,
yeah, he gave away his soup. He
right,
gave away his
right.
food for us.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Sprawl lizards.
It's kind of like that kind of like tricky.
No, because when you actually when you read up in the story, it was prophesied that the oldest will serve the youngest. So the Lord created it. The Lord wanted it to go that way.
Right. Right.
Okay. So continuing on in Genesis 27 and verse 36, it says, and behold, he hath now taken away my blessing. And he said, have thou not received reserved a blessing for me? Verse 37, and Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all thy brethren have I given to him for servants. And with the corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Here's the blessing.
So Esau cried for a blessing because he knew that the actual blessing had went of the kingdom had been given to Jacob.
Which it was prophesied.
Right, which is prophesied to happen that way. Right. Romans 9.
Continuing on, it says,
this is going into the actual blessing now.
Verse 39, it says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy daughter shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
So his dwelling was going to be the fatness of the earth and the dew from heaven from above. So with the earth being given into his hands for that period of time, which was, when you read in Revelation, what is that in? It says for a little season. 20. He was going to be loose because have you heard of the Dark Ages? The Dark Ages?
What?
You ever heard of the Dark Ages?
I mean, what? But if you in reference, you got a scripture.
Yeah.
Nah,
Going into actual
Time on.
history.
Okay.
yeah, do with history.
I think I probably
Yeah,
had.
you had the Dark Age, then the Renaissance period.
Part of the Renaissance.
With the Michelangelo, the paintings and all that.
Yeah, I'm not. No,
Sixteen
I
chapels.
haven't, y'all. No, I'm not gonna say. But it's something I would love to know about.
Okay, the Dark Ages was a time when so-called blacks ruled the earth. You know what I'm saying? And we ruled for 1,000 years, 1,000-year period, which that prophesied in scriptures as well. And after that 1,000 years, it says that the basically Esau was going to be loosed on Satan. You say Satan, but it's talking about the so-called white man.
Yeah.
So-called white man was going to be loosed from his slavery, which is known for a little season, which is during the time of the Renaissance. This Renaissance means rebirth.
Rebirth, Renaissance.
This is Revelation 20 and 7.
Okay, it means rebirth.
Renaissance
Means rebirth. Yes.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
So Revelation 20 and 7. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations.
So that Satan is not actually talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It's talking, when you look up that word Satan, it actually goes like that word, the definition of that word is just adversary. Right.
Adversary.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's a good word. The adversary.
Can I read something real quick just to show her?
Sure.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. And this is going to show you they ain't talking about the spiritual demon. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So it's a him or a person whose his workings, which when you go into that word workings, it means his energy, energia in the Greek, whose energy will be after the workings of Satan or after Satan. His energy was going to be of
So
Satan.
it's gonna be a man.
It's going to be it's a man. It's talking about a man in the earth.
In the coming.
No, it's about now, today, present time, right now.
Right.
When you look in the earth, all you gotta do is look at the devil's track record. You know, chattel slavery.
Yeah.
Put the so-called Negroes.
Yeah.
Put us in slavery.
So that's the man
That's who it's talking about. You got chemtrails in the air, poison air. You got poison water. You got what's in the fluoride in your water. You got GMO foods. Give gays rights. Everything contrary to the Lord. So it's these people that's in your government right now. So that's
what
what
I'm saying. They're never going nowhere, though. I don't think they're gonna.
Oh no, he's going somewhere.
That divine intervention.
Yeah, no, he's going somewhere.
Divine intervention.
Right.
We can't do it.
No,
You mean
he's going to
in
be
the
taken
time
down.
when he will be taken down?
Yes, he's going to be taken down. Soon, we're in those times now. We're in a time of them going down. That's what you're witnessing right now. That's why everything has gotten so bad. There was a period that everything was good, and like you said, there was a time when,
I'm telling you, I've been in battle. Y'all, I've been in hard battles.
right.
I don't want to. I'm not singling me out. But the people that are trying to hold on to the word, and I even think about how the body of Christ is also going through some real tough stuff. And it's just what y'all are saying. I mean, it's not what you all are saying, it's what you're reading. It's the word of God. It's already written.
Right.
So you said, so he's going down. So he will be no more in power.
Right. Right.
I'm happy to know that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
This is Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So these so-called white people in power, I'm talking about the very, very top elites that have control of the whole world.
At the White House.
They're above them.
It's
They're like the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, these rich international banking families, right? So-called Illuminati.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, those top. Yeah,
that's who's been fighting. That's been our enemy.
They control everything.
Whoa.
Corporations, the money, banking. They're called
How did
banking.
this come about?
International banking families.
How did this come about? Them, this thing, it's been around a long time.
The prophecy. There was 2 birthrights given. There was 2 birthrights, but his was carnal and temporal because his forefather cried. That's what we just read in Genesis, the 27th chapter. So, just like we just read, he know that he had but a short time. Anybody got second Ezra? Can we get second Ezra real quick? Sixth chapter.
It goes back all the way back to Cain and Abel.
Right.
Yeah.
Two opposing.
That was one brother killed the other brother.
He tried to pretty much get rid of that line. But then the Lord brought up Seth, and that's where we came from.
Right. But we came from Seth.
Well, you know,
Now who is his parent? Who is Seth? Aaron.
Adam.
Wow. I should know that, y'all. Forgive me. How will I be able to continue to connect with you? I think I know. I've seen you at church. You go to
Church. You been to church?
You haven't been in a church? I'm sorry, I apologize.
So sorry.
I do. You just look like a brother. He was an humble brother. Okay, well, how did this like get connected to y'all teaching?
You got a phone?
I do.
You got YouTube? Go to YouTube and we can get you. We can give you our pages. And you can watch and learn from there.
YouTube? Because I am so golly, I got a lot. It's like I'm telling y'all, this was a bad year for me. Here you go.
Like you said, it's high time that we got to sleep because days are
You
evil.
know who you are according to the Bible?
Do I know who I am?
Yeah. According to the Bible.
I know I'm not supposed to have on pants. I know that part. I know that part, and I know I just right now I'm kind of like I'm homeless. That's not even an excuse. I'm not trying to make an excuse. But I do know I was just saying I wanted to go to church and I wanted to buy me a brand new outfit. I mean, not a brand new, but something I already had the bottom denim skirt. Said I was going to get a new, because I wanted to appear in church. And it just didn't happen. So anyway, it seemed like to me, Yahweh brought church to me. Right here.
So if they go on the highways and byways.
Yeah, it's like, look at y'all. Y'all are teaching the word of God. The unadulterated, purified truth.
that's what really the word church means. It's a gathering of Israelites in a public area.
Yeah.
So that's why we out here, because the scriptures say that we're supposed to be out here.
And you know something? Y'all know who else supposed to be out here? The big churches, the big bowls, the big churches. They're supposed to be on the corners. I mean, some of them ministering the way y'all are. Am I right about it? Am I right?
They have something called a 501c3. They can only teach certain things.
Go to home.
Right.
Go back on to subscription. Then you'll see some video on
Steve Allen. So where's the teacher?
yeah, freshman, you know, we do lessons.
This is
Okay, thank you.
2nd Ezra 6. I'm starting at verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the time? And when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
So when is the end of the first? That's dealing with the 2 blessings, Jacob and Esau. When is the end? So that shows you that there is an end coming to the first and the beginning of it that follow it. So there's something coming after that. There are 2 blessings. Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. Hebrews 11:20. So read.
Verse 8 it said, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held first the hill of Esau.
You read in Genesis the 25th chapter, it goes into that. That holding of the hill when the twins were born represents the younger son bringing down the older son, the elder son. That's why it says when you read up, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Okay, the elder, the oldest
Esau,
brother.
the oldest brother, which is Esau, which is the so-called self-proclaimed white man, shall serve the younger, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Okay.
That's why the Lord actually allowed them to take us into captivity and enslavement. We're going to get that back. There's going to be another slave trade, and we're going to have them in slavery. That's coming. It's all in the scripture. So continue.
It's all in the scripture.
It's all in the Bible. Read.
Like 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because you got in the Christian churches, they teach you the end of the world is going to end. That's not what it's talking about. When you read in Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter, in verse 4, it tells you that the earth abideth forever. In the 4th chapter of Ecclesiastes, verse 16, it says there is no end to all the people. So the people don't end, the earth is not going to end. So that's not the end of the world. We're going that word world is eon or ion, which means a specific time frame or time period of the age. You know, which the age of the Edomites, the so-called white people. Read. Is that it?
Okay, when you say the Edomites,
so-called whites. His name was changed to Edom in Genesis the 25th chapter.
Right.
Genesis 25. Yeah. Oh, time.
I'm posting y'all on my page.
Okay. We gotta grab that blessing. Yeah, you get Genesis 25. Get it. Go back to that. So yeah, go ahead. Now we're gonna read, because we read the one blessing from Esau. Now we're gonna read the blessing of Jacob. Okay.
We're gonna finish Esau's blessing. I'll read it again. It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
And when you agree that when you look at so-called whites, they've had the best of everything. Don't they live in all the best places? Don't they own all the businesses? You know, you have to go to work. Who you gonna go apply to? A so-called white man. When you go into a bank, who owns the bank? You got to, which when you go into the curses in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
Curses, yeah.
In Deuteronomy 28.
One is the blessings and then the curse. Okay, got you.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you go into Deuteronomy 28, it goes into how we were going to have to borrow from him. Right. He was going to lend to us because he's above us. He's the head and we're the tail. Yeah. But everything is going to flip. That's right. Everything is going to flip. So continue.
Wow.
Verse 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live.
And by the sword, modern day sword is the gun. It's military. You know what I'm saying? That's how he conquered. That's how he was able to conquer us. We couldn't deal with him because of his guns. You know, we can't deal with him now because it's military. Right. You know, so we're not going to be able to overthrow him ourselves. The divine intervention from the Lord is going to help us raise us back up in the earth.
Okay,
so
we're not going to be caught with their guns.
They took over because of the sword. That's how he took complete control of the earth.
Okay,
because when you look at us physically compared to them, we actually strong. We're strong. When you go into like the
we really are. We are strong.
So how could we be stronger and they take us down? Well, it was all divine intervention. It was all the works of the Most High.
Right.
He gave them the power to bring us down. Right. See.
There's so many things now I don't understand. So why would he give them the power to bring us down?
Because we broke the laws, we got to speak the commandments of the Bible.
Oh, wow.
And our people are still doing it to this very day.
Right. Those curses, the blessings that you were talking about.
Yeah.
What did he say? I'm gonna bless you if you follow this and you follow my way.
Yeah, he did.
If you don't obey me, I'm gonna put these curses.
That's right.
That was a part of the
curse. Right. That's right. Yeah.
That slavery was verse 68. Deuteronomy 28:68. It was part of the curse, part of the curses that came along when the Lord said, if you don't hearken, he was going to basically destroy our nation, which he did.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, verse 5.
Did you say Luke?
Baruch.
What's that?
The
Apocalypse. Wow.
Most people don't even know what this is.
What is in there?
It's in the books of the Bible. Yes, it's in the original King James 16:11 version, but it was taken out.
16:11. So that's what. Okay, got it. I'm listening.
This is Baruch 4 and 5. It says, "Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies.
Because we need the Most High to wrath. Why?
So that's
Because
why that happened to me.
the whole nation,
all of
all of us. That's why we're here now. That's why That's why we're under the so-called white man right now. Because we did hearken to the commandments of the Lord to do the will of the Lord. Because we're the people of the Lord, and He gave us His laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's why all these other heathen nations come over here, right? We get along,
right?
Go dump this country,
right?
We can't get loans. We get loans, but it's hard for them, right? But these heathen nations come over here and get along for you.
Yeah, that's true. That is so the truth, y'all. That is so the truth.
Right.
That is so the truth. Yeah.
And our people built this. Our people built this nation.
Yeah.
So I'm the best of so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah.
Built this place. And we still building this place up. Who you think building these highways and the building and the McDonald's that Esau contract out? Our people. See, but we don't get no credit for it. Right. You know, Esau don't give us our due. But
Wow.
That's proof and a sign that we are from that line. From Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, to the 12 nation, 12 tribes of Israel. You know, you remember the transatlantic slave trade, right?
Say it again. The Atlantic. Okay. Yeah.
During the time of the conquistadors, the Spanish, took over the so-called Mexicans, put them in slavery. You had the Negroes over there in Africa.
I didn't even know. Put them in slavery like we were in slavery.
Yeah, so-called Mexicans and Native Americans. Before so-called Negroes were brought over here, the so-called white man was already over here. He was shipping so-called Mexicans, Latinos, and Native Americans back across on the other side of the world. Right. So they went on slave ship as well.
Oh, so it wasn't just the.
He wants to hide the history in order to keep people knowing who you are.
Right. He don't want you to know that blacks and Latinos and Native Americans are the same nation of people. We're all the same people. We all stem back to the 12.
They was also slaves.
Those are our brothers and sisters.
Okay.
But he pit all of us against each other.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Right.
You can tell we brothers and sisters. They the best. We the best dancers. We the best cooks. Right? You can even look at our diet, beans and rice. We got similar diets.
Yeah.
We related.
Wow. This was the best New Year I could have. Just getting knowledge and getting, because I just wanted to say to you brothers, I appreciate you all, and I just want to, can I tell y'all, I became homeless. I was living in my mother's home. My mother died 4 years ago, and she left her home. And this February, the brother that's been in the home, she didn't leave a will. But, I've been in the home for 2 years, trying to make this short story. I ended up getting assaulted. Well, the brother said I assaulted him. He called the police. They took me to jail. I went to jail February the 14th this year. On the day that it rained and we had that bad, for weeks and weeks, I know y'all remember that. I'm at Loose Derrick. I spent 22 days there. And but later I kept praying, because I know God knew. He knew. And so today was the day I went to court December the 7th, and one of the prosecutors, I just need y'all to know, I don't know if y'all would ever need one, but his name is Toby Warren. He's the prosecutor. They said he's one of in the top 10. I didn't have money to hire an attorney, and even what that ended up bringing me homeless, because I couldn't really. I tried to go back to the house and tried to go back to the house, but I found myself wandering downtown, walking the streets. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do it anymore. And I'm 65. I'm a senior citizen, have been trying to see if the city would help me out. I'm not just totally don't have money, because I do get income and I get a little bit of retirement. maybe I need to hear from somebody else as to what to do. What the suggestion on, because there's a way out of this. I know it's a way out of this, but I spent a lot of time. The valet parkers at these hotels, especially the one around the corner, they know me because I walk. These are my oils. I sell my oils when I can, and I just walk. Circle and suck my leg be so. But I'm gonna listen to you all now. But today was the day. They was trying to charge me with a 3rd-degree felony from saying that I assaulted my brother and that I assaulted a police officer. Just to let you know that God is He's handling this. It really should have been dismissed, but I still took a misdemeanor. That's what the lawyer brought it down. But can I tell y'all, when we believe in God and we're trying to do the will, seem like we're getting taken and tumbled and beat up on. Do y'all see that or no?
Yes, that's because our people aren't doing it the right way. They're not doing it according to the truth of the Bible. You know, our people are doing things according to Christianity, Catholicism, Baptist, Egyptology, everything that's not up. All those things are not of the Bible. You know. So you got something?
This is Hosea 7, started verse 1. It says, when I would have healed Israel, then the iniquity of Ephraim was discovered, and the wickedness of Samaria, for the common falsehood, and the thief coming in, and the truth of robbers spoiled without. It says, and they considered not in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own doing have beset them about. They are before my face. What
Wow.
It's you, and like I said, you're going through these things now. It is some things that fall upon you, but overall, the curses are falling upon all of us. You know, just like we had prophets that's in the Bible, you have Ezekiel, Jeremiah. You had prophets that told our people to get right, or our people was going to go into slavery or go into captivity. Now, did that exclude the prophet from going into captivity? It did not. So, some of the things that you're going through, like you say, the Lord, like say, you just got to constantly endure.
I understand. Could y'all give me a minute? I forgot I was. Now, I still got to check in to the bondsman and
go ahead. We're about to close out.
I almost forgot. I got to go take these pictures and send it, and I'll be right back.
All right, man. Hey, we're going to have more and more of our people come up asking answers, man. So be prepared for the study. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do diligence, man. All right, stay in this word, man. Okay, we almost out this mission. All right, so today we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kakadash. No honors unto the apostles, prayer, millstone, unto the evangelist, and so on.
Don't worry, Peter's been trained to fight.